Newt Gingrich seems to think the United States is at once becoming a country of secular atheists, but who will also be ruled by radical Islamists. If that sounds like a paradox, that's why it's in the sideshow. You're watching Hardball only on MSNBC. Back to Hardball time for the sideshow. First up, Marco Rubio breaks his silence. The Florida senator sat down this week for his first national TV interview. The topic du jour, you guessed it, 2012.
Are you not ready to be president?
I think the problem, I just got elected 3 months ago, and so how can I be a full-time United States senator if my eye is already on running for something else?
Are you qualified to be president?
No, now what you're asking me is something different. You're asking me, do I have a clear vision for the role that America's government should play in America? I do. Even speculating about it is problematic, because when you speculate about it, what you're basically saying is I'm thinking about something other than the job that I have before
well, I'm
me.
not asking you to speculate. Just, would you rule it out?
No, you are asking me to speculate.
We could end all speculation now.
Yeah, I'm not running for president in 2012.
No way.
No.
Well, I tell you, I know he wants to shut the door, but do I have a clear vision? And that also means Rubio's leaving ample room there, maybe to accept the number 2 slot. That's where my money has been for quite some time. Next up, remember Roy Moore? Well, he's back. He's the one-time Alabama judge famous for building a 10 Commandments monument outside the state's courthouse. It was a stunt which ultimately cost Judge Moore his job. With 2 failed bids for governor behind him, Moore is setting his sights even higher again. He's always been playing around with this idea of running for president. He says he may do it again, and aide says Moore will announce that he's setting up an exploratory committee in mid-April. Moving on, Newt Gingrich in overdrive on Sunday. Gingrich spoke before controversial pastor John Hagee's church in Texas. In that speech, Gingrich warned of a takeover by atheist radical Islamists. Quote, "I have 2 grandchildren. Maggie is 11, Robert is 9. I am convinced that if we do not decisively win the struggle over the nature of America, by the time they're my age, they will be in a secular atheist country, potentially one dominated by radical Islamists, and with no understanding of what it once meant to be an American." Secular and Islamists. Anyway, kind of tough. You have to be one or the other. Tough to be both at the same time. And again, a spokesman later clarified, saying that Gingrich meant to add and or between those 2 scenarios. Okay, on a lighter note, Patrick Kennedy. He's given up bachelor life. No American royal family on the market anymore. 43-year-old former congressman, son of the late Ted Kennedy, got engaged this weekend to a middle school teacher in New Jersey. As for his post-politics career, Kennedy has accepted a fellowship at Brown University and is coming out with a memoir, Coming Clean, in November of this year. Now to tonight's big number. Think the birther conspiracies are dying down? Well, think again. A new CNN poll out this week. How many Republicans say that they think the president wasn't born in the United States? Ready for this number? 43%. Almost more than 4 in 10 Republicans believe that the president was probably not born here or definitely not born here. That number continues to go up over the last 4 years as this conversation continues to be had. Makes you wonder, maybe we should be stopping having this conversation. Anyway, tonight's big number.